tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you can. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Yeah. So, what'll it be? Not my best work, but it'll do. And how am I meant to do that then?
Ah, I don't have that. Let's see. Craft it real quick, then I have it. Then I have it. No, wait, I don't have it.
And?
Whatever.
He's a surly soaker.
I'm gonna knock these side quests out. And then I will get to the main event. Still gotta go get Jill. She better be alive still.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yeah, I remember.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbols. I know, but hear me out. Morbols are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morbol vine to a Morganbeard, The appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morbol.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morbol, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Alright, we get honors down to Morbol. Don't grow tired of fighting those guys, they're pretty fun. Alright, let's go. I don't
Trader from across the sea.
keep going around activating missions. I'm just going to activate them now so I could already have it to do. There's another one, Mid's laboratory.
Sid, heard you were in Canva fetching your kid.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever?
Charlotte.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
Jacob.
Well, that's it then. I'm buggered. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Too many boss fights to go do. Alright. Make sure I got everything I need before I go on these hunts. So that means
If Amber and the Lazarus...
BRB though.
Faster!
section. Carrot. B-rake.
Couldn't have been just any Morbol, could it? All right then.
There's wild doggy. Still got hit by that mess.
This one.
Backdrap. Oh. One, two, three. Wilding out. Wow.
Thanks, boy.
Oogie boogie, oogie boogie, oogie boogie. flowers and everything. All the salt dog.
Over here!
I usually can get away from that. I don't know why I'm not getting away from it.
Attack!
Oh, hey, up, up. There we go. One, ooh, hey, up, up, up. Have a seat, mate. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, yeah. How does that feel?
Over here!
Acid rain. Wildin' out. Comes the D block.
Over here! Well done. Come on.
Oh, dang it. I was gonna try to take him out in style.
Nice try.
I was gonna do that move when he came up. Papa! Alright, that's one side quest down.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Not just yet. We gotta go take on another hunt. Let's get this item over here real quick. Alright. Another path that I missed? Hard to see some of these paths. Coming up on it. Here it is. Alright, let's go.
Be safe.
Fight us a bomb. I got. Bomb King. Round one. Fight.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, she ain't got no stag meter. Oh, they calling out clones. Okay. Clone Master, I see. You a Naruto fan, alright? Got that trick too. They couldn't even move. That's crazy. Your reign of terror is over. All right.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Turn these missions in, I'll get back to the main quest.
That should do it. If Odin needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
No good one, you ain't gonna let them come out here and put themselves in danger. Why you saying that?
You think Mid's ship will ever sail?
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
She's cool.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let none say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running. there we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon
Upgrade
I
our
can work some
potions.
magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Ah, yes.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Waiting
That's
for
the
something
spirit.
like that.
Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Okay, I could carry more potions now. And this is why we do side mission.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Right. Let's see what we get on the other guy. Did 2 missions. Slay 2 muscles. Obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slots increased are as follows. Alright, I can carry 6 potions now, 4 high potions, 3 strength tonics, and 3 stone. Nice. Alright. Let's go turn this other mission in. Get to the main quest stall.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be...
Miss Charlie. Kids sound like grown men.
Sid! Heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
Well, you don't stop repeating the same line. Buddy.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Right. Lovely. Gorgeous, simply gorgeous.
Just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Love this place. Please, I have some marble. Yeah. Ooh, you've obtained the file of invigorated Morgan beard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lion heart tonics last even longer.
Allow me to thank you again, Master Sid. I do believe you have quite a knack for this sort of work. Should you ever grow tired of saving the realm, we would happily welcome your assistance here in the backyard on a permanent basis. I jest, of course.
Well, you know you're serious. Thank you. You helped me out too, man. Not only that, I got a bigger pouch. Stuff's gonna give me more healing, and my buffs are gonna last longer when I apply them. So, happy about that. Alright.
He's a surly soaker.
Oh! What is it? Oh. But no more. You take care now.
I wanna be like Wet Legs. Love that freaking name she
If
did.
it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Alright. Gonna do a little shopping. And works.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
It's... All hands! Man your stations!
Anyone with me?
Yeah. Come on, you zombie freak.
Here they come.
Give all shields.
I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind you, I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the cliffs.
I got something for them. Let me charge up real quick. Gotta be some of the slowest enemies in the world. You can't catch my slow vibe. Over.
How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. Alive in 20 summers. Come on then! Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
Sounds like a conflict occurred. Without the pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Oi, oi, Captain. Oh, you missed. Oh. Sorry, big boy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you got me that time. Oh. Man, you ain't playing. Guess you didn't like me playing games like that. Oh, dang. Alright, you gonna pay for that. Oh. Just helping me charge faster. Come on, do it again. Homies is dead, homie. Dang, that boy's faster than what he looks like. Have a seat. I know that got hurt, boy.
It's over.
It's over. What's that?
was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
With that beedo. Boy, you're supposed to be dead. Nigga, your butt wasn't dead.
I thought he was.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man.
No.
But a creation of Odin.
Oh, this got a whole crew.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Beat you once.
For another round? Of course we are. Right,
Beat
Lord
you.
Rossfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always at my hands. No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
GTFO.
Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. It is not blood that runs through a Medi's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall.
This
Like
one already
oaks
almost
before
half
the woodman.
life.
Good thing I brought one!
Y'all doing just fine killing
How are
them
we
all.
meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Oh yeah, baby boys. Got a surprise for you. Come on. Oh, you clown. Now you get the 3.
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Shoulder tackle. Barely made it. Level up.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead!
Well, you ain't even on there good. How you gonna tell her to hit the booster? Hope you don't fall in that water. Barely hanging on. Okay, so maybe the original is dead. Those are just obviously clones. They're super weak. Jill's still alive. Ooh, I swear if you lay a finger on her.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
My friend is trying to use her to lure me in. I'm gonna come anyway. Get Jill back. Slap the crap out of you.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Byron.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Well, your butts have been in bed still. You ain't ready to be out. Look at you, you can barely walk.
Great God of mercy.
It's all your doing, boy.
All this. What have I done?
I tried to stop your butt, you got out of control. Tag team your butt.
My lord. Between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it's taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Dressed in combat.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Something about Odin, man. That sword is deadly.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Crazy.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Captain down! Over here! Stay down!
She's gonna get an easy hit on me, boy. I didn't see you creeping up. Yes. seen him, but the dodge button didn't work that time. Oh, y'all got a protector out here. Okay. Where's he at? There you go. That's not him. Here he is. Alright, I got something for the lot of ya. The bloody mongrels. Come on. Kiss that shield goodbye when I get done charging. Not only is that shield gonna get depleted, so is your very life. Ah, smack the crap out of you. Come on, keep on giving them shields. Watch what's gonna happen to them shields in a few seconds. Need to be protecting them. They're getting break speed off them by my dogs. Oh, them shields are gone now, baby boys. Told you. Told you. What you laughing at? Ooh, sucker.
Nice try.
All that fancy stuff and you ain't hitting.
Nice try.
See? Yeah, eat it. That taste. And all that posing. Getting knocked up. Inside your big old head. Look at you now. Lose again, sucker fool.
First on the butcher's bill.
How many people even been holding hostage? Dang.
I need to hurry.
this over with. Enjoy that health while you're getting it. It's about to be depleted in seconds. Oh, it's over now. It is over. Oh, this mess is so cheap. Sit back here and charge up. Come to me, level 1. Level 2. Oh, I did not see him charging at me. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm glad he's on the battlefield. Just help me get overdrive. Trying to do. Kept messing it up. Have a seat. Critical. Back up slow. Nice try. Quick. Over have you killing people. There we go. Help is gone again, big boy. It's magic. You ain't dead yet. Literally ain't got no health. Bruh.
She must be here somewhere.
Well, it's a super tank. reason I came up to that door. That's where I came. Okay, there's an item over here. This, and back up. On Togo, let's go. Alright. Wait, what was that? Okay, never mind. I was seeing something glowing back there. It's over. You're just gonna be chilling back here, huh?
Over here.
Alright, take care of your butt. You are knowing me. Well, obviously.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands.
Girl, it's the second time your brother got captured.
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Broke out this horse.
Odin. In earnest then.
Damn. Hard to see like Moses. They still on that ship. I hope they got off. Pretty sure they got off.
Go on.
I think so. But to where?
Was these?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Only impenetrated
as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
You ain't in no mood to fight. Get your butt out of it. Oh, he not a.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Defend yourself!
Fighting like Sephiroth.
Rise before all this fire and fury. And for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Over here!
Come!
Get him! Thanks, boy. Once we're all ready, first try. Raise your guard.
God dang.
Get him!
I shall cut you free. Cast off the creatures.
There's a good boy.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh, snap.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Didn't I tell you about to go? Ah, smack the crap out of you.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become.
But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Crazy. Beast, what the Odin fight's gonna be like.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Ruby.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
Then maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Smack crap out of you for saying that. Yappa.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving.
Smack the crap out.
Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive.
And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Oh, you better get up in the guts.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Yeah. It's about dang time. Yeah.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Alright. Ended on that beautiful scene. Till next time. Adios.